Hello and welcome back to André Plays / Analyses the Original Unreal. We've just finished Bluff Ever Smoking, but before we move on to the next map, there are just a couple of things I would like to point out that we actually missed. Just do a cheat so that we can fly back. The first thing I just want to mention also is that Bluff Ever Smoking was actually one of the maps that was originally planned to be linked to the underflow. As you can see, the whole bottom part of Bluff Ever Smoking with, with all these tunnels and everything into the water was meant to be part of the underflow. Or was meant to link to the underflow, I should say. In fact, the underflow, you were meant to go to the underflow as like the main map after Bluff Ever Smoking. This was meant to be the first time you go to the underflow for real, and you get to like sort of swim through these underground tunnels and explore back to the previous maps that you've already played. So yeah, and in fact, the underflow was meant to be where they transported a lot of the supplies. And you can see that with Bluff Ever Smoking, and also with the next map that we're about to go to, there's a lot of supply boxes there. Anyway, if we just go in here, I actually accidentally forgot one of the tombstones. I accidentally didn't do this tombstone. So if we do it now, new translator message. High Priest Dinasha Breachy, I don't know. High Priest Dinasha Breach. 255 to 480. So this must be the High Priest whose ghost we saw downstairs. So we've done that tombstone. This is the one that we forgot. What else do we need to do? I just want to mention in here. It's interesting, these tombs here. The fact that they have ammo and stuff in them would seem to indicate that this ammo and stuff was placed there a long time ago. And this raises the question of, well, then I guess this ammo and stuff must have been brought by the Scar, like the ASMD cores, assuming that the ASMD is a Scar weapon. Once again, this is more indication that the Scar landed on Nepali many years ago, in order for the ammo from these Scar guns to have been, hidden in these catacombs and held underground for a long time. I guess it just sort of plays into the lore of the Scar having been on the planet for many centuries. Like, there was originally some sort of consistent lore to Unreal, but I guess as Unreal was sort of rushed, as it was sort of rushed in order to finish it, then I guess they changed something. They changed something on the maps to make certain maps different, and I guess they sort of didn't really. I don't know. Like, there was originally a planned lore, but it wasn't communicated that well through the game. I guess they tried to communicate it through translated messages, but in my opinion, it wasn't that well done. I mean, the translated messages are good, but there is a lot of things that don't really make sense, or that weren't communicated as well as they could have been. Oh, sorry. Next thing I wanted to mention is over here. We actually accidentally missed some 2 barrels here on this side, so I just wanted to, I guess, do them and point out that these barrels that we could have done. Okay, so that's everything that we missed. Now if we load this again, this is where we were. Yeah, I just wanted to do that stuff, just to sort of point out those things that we missed. And now it's time to go down to the next map, which I believe is called DasaPass, but we'll see. Entering Dasa Mountain Pass. So this is a pass through the mountains next to Bluff Ever Smoking. And I guess this is sort of one of the things that the underflow became. Like I said, the underflow never really, the idea of the underflow was scrapped, and several things were sort of put in its place. but this and the next map are sort of like part of this mountain pass through these mountains, and in these maps we see a lot of the supplies from ISV Cran and other ships are sort of kept here. So this is sort of one thing that the underpass became, are these two maps where we sort of have this Scar outpost, not really outpost, but sort of this mountain pass and this Scar presence on the mountain pass where they sort of transport their equipment. But yep, okay, so let's play Dasa Mountain Pass. As you can see, a lot of equipment from the ISV Cran. Oh. Okay, so we killed these guys. Oh, and here's... I was going to say, here's the stuff from the Vortex Rikers. So here's the ISV Cran stuff, and here is Vortex Riker stuff. So the Scar are clearly pillaging all these human spaceships in order to get stuff. Here is a lever that will open the main door, but if we actually sneak behind, we can find some other stuff. If we sneak behind here, this is all Vortex Riker stuff, and here's some ISV Cran stuff. And if we sneak around this side, what we find is one of the crates is open, and we find a shield belt in here. Oh. Here. Yep, that killed him. Okay, so I believe that is all of them. Is all of the Scar, hopefully. Anyway, over here there's a lever. When we push it, it will open these doors here. Yeah, I think that's all the Scar. Is there a message? Oh, a flare. And no message from this human girl. Message from this guy? No, there's a human, no message. Clips, lots of clips. Book. Bridge Foreman, Khan Vahrana. I've about had it with Grok Vahulrath. He's such a pompous son of a bulrach. If he makes us fix the drawbridge one more time in the rain, I'm gonna bust his face in. Oh, I think a crowd just shot at us. There we go. press this, and this lowers the drawbridge. And so the message was I guess about one of the crowd saying they had it with probably Grok Vahulras is probably one of the Scar commanders, you know. So I guess this is one of the crowd saying that he's had it with the Scar commanders, or could be the elite crowd, the crowd in charge of making him fix the drawbridge in the rain. Where's this crowd coming from? I hear the crowd. Is it up there? Oh, there's a crowd out there. Oh, we've got all our minigun ammo back. So we've got ammo from that side, we've got ammo from this side. We see there's a way down there, which we won't go yet. This door is locked. Here's some crowd. Blowing up all these tables and chairs and stuff. Clips and April. Here we see some dice in there playing their... Sorry, some crowd in there playing their dice game. One of them is a crowd elite. See that one in the middle has like lighter skin and he has like blue markings instead of red markings. That's like the crowd in charge. Maybe that is Grok Vahulras is the crowd elite. Maybe, who knows. So, okay. More clips, which we don't need. This stuff which we don't need. Oh, assault vest. Sure, I'll take it. Here's the dice they left. And here's some ASMD cores, which we don't need. Here are 3 books. Shipping log. DasaPass Mountain Station. Grok Vahulras. Yes, so Grok Vahulras is the Crown Elite. We've decided to ditch using the gnarliest slaves here. The word is they all believe their savior has come from the stars to kill us. We decided to execute them for refusing to work anyways. Well, the savior has come. It's a me. Shipping log. DasaPass Mountain Station. Grok Vahulras. This past week, we've received over 45 cases of high-tech equipment from the crashed human spacecraft ISV Cran. I've decided to store them in the cellars before we ship to the Warlord. Ooh, so this is talking about the Warlord as one of the ranks in the Scar Hive. Diary. Well, oh, sorry, I just had to... oh, excuse me. Diary. Grok Vahulras. I ordered repairs to the drawbridge again. This is getting really old. I'm sick of dealing with the behemoths. They constantly break things and their slob is like Oldarian pigs. I'm anxious to get back to my homeworld. So yeah, this is definitely the guy who ordered repairs to the drawbridge. And the other diary was probably written by one of his crown subordinates. Because I doubt the behemoths can even write. The behemoths are those, the behemoths are basically big brutes. I don't think we've seen behemoths yet. I think this map is the first map where we see behemoths, but they're basically the biggest size brute. They're big, tough brutes. So, yeah, they're too stupid to be literate, I imagine. Okay, so nowhere to go, it seems, because there's nothing in here. And this door we can't go to, because this door's locked. We can, however, go down here. So right now we are on this ledge, long way down. And we have this little pool. Can we get that? I mean, we don't actually need, we don't even need shells. But I'm just wondering whether we can actually get that. Yeah, we can. Here's a dead Nani. Because they mentioned they killed all their Nani slaves. If we swim, we actually find there should be a hole somewhere here. See this little hole? So we find this hole. We swim down it, into it. Kill these sharkies. And swim up. Clips. Lots of clips. Maybe we should be using the 8-ball. I mean the minigun more. Or the automag, because they both use clips. Okay, we find a... So yeah, this mountain pass was definitely built by the Nali. Like many structures here, the Nali built it and the Scar have just overtaken it. Or the Crow in this case. Okay, so we killed the crowd up there and we got on the lift. And now we have this lever here. This is actually timed though. So if we don't make it in time, these doors will shut. See? So if we had jumped down, we've got to be careful. Press the lever, opens these doors, jump down. These were the main doors from before. So yeah, the brutes come in 3 sizes. The smallest one is the lesser brute, like as in it's lesser. It has a yellow shirt. The normal ones are just brutes. They have like grey, browny grey shirts. And then we have behemoths, which I think we'll see here, which is like a super big brute. This door, does it open? This door does not open yet. Oh, ammo for the 8-ball. I think this is the behemoth. Maybe. Stinger we don't need. Okay, is he breakable? Press this lever. This should open these doors here. Okay, making progress. See, I mentioned before, but the brutes are like bioengineered by the Scar as like to be servants, whereas the Crow are like another alien species that the Scar conquered and enslaved, sort of like the Nani. The brutes are bioengineered by the Scar. Okay. So we got that, Now going into this tower. Some Nani fruit. And we find a Scar. This is probably the Scar in charge of this mountain pass. You know. Oh, that got him. Okay, it looks like we've gotten everything. Just gonna save it here. Because then when we continue, this takes us to the next map, the Dasa Cellars, I believe. So this was the Dasa Mountain Pass. This is like the main mountain pass, you know, from Bluff Ever Smoking. And now this is the second half. It's the actual cellars of Dasa. This sort of mountainous, this mountain pass region. These structures that are built inside the mountain. Anyway, I shall see you guys next time. Bye.